Bleh. Ah. Ah. I got him. I just rattled in a really nice buck. I actually rattled in 2 nice bucks. The other one's still up here. He's right there. Oh, that was awesome. There's the smaller of the 2. That was awesome. That's why we do this. Talk about my heart beating. Holy cow. Man. You know what? If I hadn't been messing around with this camera, trying to get it on him and being more prepared, I probably could have shot both them bucks if I'd had 2 tags. The other one just kind of meandered around over there. About 30 yards, walking around. I got a little bit of videotape of him, but I was trying like hell to get some good video. I'd just done some doe bleats and some grunt calls and hit the rattling antlers a few times, and I picked up my bow and I started watching, and here he come. He come out from over that first ridge. He'd been over there in that other timber. He come on a dead sprint, and he stopped up there on that ridge, and he watched for a little while, and I was trying to get the camera on. Well, then he started coming so fast, I decided to heck with the camera, I better grab my bow. And he come right across here and stopped right there behind that tree right there on the other side of the fence. Couldn't have planned it any better. I got a it was supposed to be southwest wind this morning, but right now I've got a more of a southeast wind. The wind's blowing off yonder. But he come up there and he stopped, and I drew just as he jumped the fence, and he stopped right on the other side of that big tree right there. And you can see right there I've got a buck bomb laying down there on the ground that I just turned loose before it got in the stand. And he hit that because I took it and I sprayed it up and down that trail right there, and then I just set it down and let it release. And when he jumped that fence, he stopped behind them little trees, so I couldn't get a shot at him. Well, then instead of coming on forward, the other one came up to the fence behind him, and he was grunting, and he was standing at the back of the fence, and this one started walking away. So I grunted, I went bit, and he didn't stop, and I went bit real loud. Finally he stopped, but he was in all that brush over there on beyond that big tree. That big tree right there, probably about, another, not quite to where that smaller tree is right there that's coming up at an angle. He was about right there and walking away from me, and when I blatted at him that last time, he kind of turned his head and gave me a little bit of an angled shot, and I thought, you know what, he's going to get behind that tree and walk away, and all I'm going to be left with is a smaller buck. So I went ahead and took the shot, and I was a little disappointed. I didn't think I hit him very good because it was angled so much. I think I was a penetration. He ran out here and jumped the fence, ran down here, down there. I think he's a 10-pointer. Well, we're going to go down. I've been sitting here for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. We're going to go down there and check him out. I can't get the camera to zoom in. Well, there he lay. I think he's down for the count. It appears he's not moving anymore. So we're going to take a little walk down there and see if we can't see what we got. I haven't walked up to him yet. Not a monster by no means, but definitely the biggest one I've ever killed with my bow. Let's go down and take a look at him. Well, there he is. He was walking straight away from me. Didn't have much angle on him, and I had to shoot him quite a ways back, but it definitely got in far enough that it got into his vitals. So he didn't go far. Still a young deer. Not bad though for a bow kill. Yeah, he's still a young buck. He would have been a dandy next year. I wish I'd let him go. Had a kicker coming out. right here. Well, still early in the season. I may just go get my landowner tag and keep bow hunting. Got some good length to his tines. Another year he'd have been a little bit better. No doubt, he'd have been a little bit better.